Hello and welcome to our Scottish Poems Challenge. As you know, on Monday it was Robert Burns Day, and Robert Burns Day is the day that the whole of Scotland celebrates everything that is Scottish, and the very famous poet Robert Burns. Now, Robert Burns wrote poems primarily, mainly in Old Scots, so in a Scottish dialect using Scottish words. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to write a poem using Scottish words. And the theme for our poem, well, it's something you all know about. Having lived in Scotland, you will know that this changes your day, or it's something that we have to live through every single day and keep battling through. And that is, of course, weather. So welcome to the P4 Scots Weather Dictionary. Okay, we're going to look at words, Scottish words that you could use for weather. Maybe you've heard some of them, maybe you haven't. I've certainly not heard of some of them and certainly have others. And you can pick at least 3 of these words and you can make your poem about weather. Remember, your poem doesn't need to rhyme. It can do if you want it to. It's up to you, but you just need to use at least 3 words from this Scots Weather Dictionary. Okay, so let's get started. So the learning intention is you can write a poem using Scots words, and the success criteria is you will invent and write a poem about Scottish weather using at least 3 words from the Scottish Weather Dictionary. Old wives and pike staves. This means it's raining cats and dogs. Banff Baileys. This means snowy white clouds on the horizon. It's a warning of bad weather. I've definitely seen them before. Blawby, I think that's how you say it, is a passing shower, so that's a quick little shower of rain. A bobbin tilter, I love this, a bobbin tilter is an icicle. Well, that'd be a good one to use. Bursling means that it's very hot, it's sweltering. We might say we're boiling here. That's also a Scottish word, so you could use that. Braw, that's very, very much from Edinburgh, and braw means fine, good. Bullet stains, that means hailstones. We've definitely seen them. Aye, there's loads of bullet stains coming from the sky. It's cold, means it's cold. Chitter is to shiver with cold. I'm fair chittering at the moment. Cosy, I love this one. Cosy means you're all warm and comfortable and snug and all well warmed up. Drookit is the opposite. It's when you're soaking wet and you're soaked through. Dreich, you'll have heard that one before. It's a dreich day today, and it is as well. Grey skies, no, you can't really see the sun. And everything's just looking a bit grey, so it's dull and gloomy. That's what dreich means. It's a good one too. Fan, this means a snowdrift, so a wee bit of snow. Flichter, that means a flake of snow. Greety is showery, so it means it's raining a bit. Har, that's my favourite, I think, because the har is an east coast mist which swirls inland. So you all know what the har is because you live on the east coast. Edinburgh we see the har quite a lot. Maybe more towards the old town than in Craiglockhart Primary School, but it's that mist that sort of covers things and makes sure that you can't see very far. You definitely see it at Portobello Beach, the har, and it's something that mainly happens in Edinburgh and on the east. I'm perished with cold. That means it's freezing. Pirr, a gentle puff of wind. It's roasted, just like roasting, isn't it? It means it's boiling, uncomfortably hot. A shower means a shower of rain. Sleet means sleet. Smer is fine light drizzle, so that quite annoying rain that gets you soaked through, but it's not actually big plunks of rain. Snaw is snow, everybody's favourite, certainly mine. Snell, the bitingly cold wind. So it's a horrible smell outside today. So is a murmur of wind, so just a wee bitty of wind. Stoting. Stoting down means it's pouring down, it's teeming, it's coming down. There's absolutely pouring down with rain, and you're drenched through. Teem, to pour, so you could say it's teeming, it's pouring, which also means it's stoting. It's the same thing. So those are good ones. A thunderplump. Well, that is great. I've never heard that ever. That's fantastic. A thunder shower. We can guess that one. It means wet. And that's the end of our dictionary. So you can whiz through that, see if there's any of them that you particularly like, and get started on your poem. Now, you need to use these words to write your poem about weather in Scotland. I have written one. I said that you need to use at least 3 of these words. I've used a few more, and I'm going to read you out the poem that I made up. So be nice with me. I'm not very good at poetry. So it's called I'm Always Cold. I was out for a run when I started to chitter, so I ran much faster away from the flicker. Bullet stains were fair teeming through the sky. The rain was stoating on my head, no word of a lie. I swear when I go out there's always a shower of rain. Every time I get dricket, it's such a pain. See, the thing with Edinburgh is the horrid old har. So I hope this year that the summer's no far. So there you go. Everything that I've put in red are the words that I have used from our Scots dictionary. As I said, your poem doesn't need to rhyme like this one does. You do what you can, do what you want to do with your poem, but just make sure it has at least 3 words, 3 Scottish words for weather. Good luck!